the deserts of New Mexico stood an ordinary-looking trailer. Quiet, hidden, almost invisible. But inside that trailer, police discovered something so disturbing that investigators still talk about it decades later. A homemade torture chamber, audio tapes, weapons, and evidence connected to one of the most terrifying criminals America has ever seen. This is the true story of David Parker Ray, also known as the Toy Box Killer. In 1999, a woman named Cynthia Vigil escaped from a trailer after suffering horrific abuse for several days. Covered in injuries and chains still hanging from her neck, she ran through the desert searching for help. When police arrived at the trailer, they expected to find a normal crime scene. Instead, they discovered what investigators later described as a nightmare. Inside the trailer were restraints, surgical tools, whips, chains, and disturbing homemade devices. But the most terrifying discovery was not physical. It was an audio tape, a pre-recorded message allegedly played for victims after they were kidnapped. The tape calmly explained what was going to happen to them. FBI agents later admitted the recording was so disturbing that some officers became physically sick listening to it. Investigators nicknamed the trailer the Toy Box. According to police reports, the room had been carefully designed over many years. David Parker Ray allegedly believed he could abduct victims without ever being caught. Authorities said he used drugs, restraints, and psychological manipulation to control the people brought inside. Even more disturbing, investigators believe there may have been many more victims than police could officially confirm. Some women who survived described waking up confused, heavily drugged, and unable to remember exactly what had happened to them. Others disappeared completely, leaving behind no trace and no answers. But despite the horrifying evidence discovered inside the trailer, police struggled to connect Ray directly to multiple murders. The physical evidence painted a picture of prolonged, calculated cruelty. Yet the full scope of what happened inside those walls remained frustratingly out of reach for the investigators trying to piece it all together. That mystery still haunts the people who worked the case to this day. Perhaps the most infamous part of the case became known simply as the tape. The recording allegedly featured David Parker Ray calmly describing torture, abuse, and captivity in graphic detail. The emotionless tone terrified investigators from the moment they first pressed play. It sounded rehearsed, cold, methodical, almost scientific in the way it laid out each horrifying detail without a single moment of hesitation or remorse. Many true crime experts believe the tape remains one of the most disturbing recordings ever connected to a criminal investigation in American history. Even experienced detectives who had spent careers working violent crimes said the recording deeply affected them psychologically long after the case was closed. The voice on that tape did not sound like someone acting out of rage or impulse. It sounded like someone who had been doing this for a very long time and had grown completely comfortable with it. To this day, portions of the tape remain infamous across true crime history, referenced by investigators and researchers as a chilling example of calculated, premeditated evil. As police dug deeper, investigators uncovered connections between Ray and several accomplices, including his girlfriend and even his own daughter. Authorities believed multiple people may have helped lure victims directly to the trailer over the years. The investigation expanded rapidly as new details continued to surface. But many questions remained unanswered. How many victims were there really? How long had it been happening? And how had the crimes remained completely hidden for so many years in plain sight? Despite the horrifying allegations, investigators faced a major obstacle. There was a significant lack of physical evidence linking Ray directly to confirmed murders. No bodies were ever officially recovered in a way that could fully prove the true scale of the crimes. That fact still frustrates the people who worked the investigation, because many believe the real number of victims may never be known. In 2002, before standing trial for many of the accusations against him, David Parker Ray died from a heart attack while in prison. His death permanently closed many chapters of the investigation, and with him, countless secrets may have disappeared forever. The Toy Box Killer case remains one of the most disturbing unsolved true crime mysteries in America, not only because of the evidence discovered inside that trailer, but because investigators believe the full truth may never be uncovered. A hidden trailer, horrifying tapes, and mysteries that investigators still cannot fully explain decades later. The case of David Parker Ray continues to terrify true crime experts and law enforcement professionals alike, because sometimes the scariest monsters look completely ordinary. They live in quiet places, they blend into the background, and they carry their darkest secrets to the grave. If this documentary left you searching for answers, like the video, subscribe to The Dark Files, and turn on notifications for more terrifying real mysteries and true crime stories. Because some doors once opened can never truly be closed again.